So you're no stranger to the fact that our media is led by a few key players like the Murdoch press in Queensland, for example. Murdoch runs, I believe it was 99 to 100% of all print media in the state, and in Victoria it's not too far from that. And there's a lot of monopolisation, and a study out of Deakin University down in Geelong Way actually found that a lot of papers in Australia and New Zealand pinned vegans as being an elite superior minority. And I posted about this, and you know media, how they are with their fear-mongering and all of that stuff. So I wanted to know, we're surrounded by this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
How do you ever find yourself reading that and getting ungrounded? Or have you ever, what are your tips to staying positive through seeing all of that?
So seeing media that's
completely obscure, not really against our values, but just complete.
Like it's just one-sided.
It's just one-sided, and then you read that. Yeah. It obviously affects you in a way. You're like you're frustrated, or you feel not heard to. You feel the world's against you. These kinds of emotions are quite powerful, and they affect you at a very, very deep level, I think.
I send a lot of those articles to you on Instagram, and we have it. I see it and I go, "This is gonna fire Tom up. I'm gonna send it to you."
You bastard.
And yeah, like I'm fortunate to have a partner that's also plant-based, and I really, that comes up in every different area of life, whether it's in the personal development space or nutrition or whatever it may be. I know that people are going to have their views, and I know that especially on this topic, of course they're going to say that. They're going to say whatever makes them more money. And especially if they're affiliated with communities, boards of associations that are providing for them, of course, their job is to talk. And they will pin anyone. And an interview I had with, I think he's someone that you know, Dr. John Dimartini.
Oh, yeah. I met the guy.
It was actually, Tom actually filmed for me the first time I interviewed him. He was like, I can film you 24/7 and I can cut it up to make you look like a villain or a hero and a really nice person.
I like that.
So when I see these things, honestly, I think after a long time of reacting to a lot of this stuff, I'd comment, for me, it's like, what's actually matters to me, and do I agree with it? Probably not, but I'm also like, I know what I value, and I know what I've researched, and not to be like I'm not open-minded to it all, but like a certain someone that we have discussed recently that, really famous in the world that discusses things. One of his posts was like, things that will kill you, carcinogens, chemicals, being vegan. It's like, mate,
oh my god.
Yeah, it's just like, mate, I laugh like that as well, because I just go, of course he's going to say that, because all of his products are basically just eat meat and butter coffee. But anyway, yeah, I don't, it doesn't really affect me. I honestly see it and I go, how can I be the example for the people around me? And like yourself, who, from us meeting each other and having a friend in my life very early on that was also plant-based, it was like, okay, like I feel more comfortable to talk about this and to do what I'm doing. Don't get me wrong, I'm surrounded by people that are always like, why are you vegan? You're the vegano. That's fine.
You're the vegano.
Vegano.
That's funny.
But I also, through being the example, is like, I'm healthy. I'm pretty fit. I still do all the things. I have a successful business. It does not matter if I'm eating meat or not. And on the other side is like, if they can see me thriving, maybe it will inspire them to try it.
I love that.